I want to reiterate that you cannot out-supplement your nutrition. But a lot of people use protein shakes to get through at least one meal a day because of digestive issues or what have you. So when we're talking about what you should be looking for, you want something that has no additives, no fillers. You want it to have as little ingredients as possible. And you want it to be free from things like, well, anything that says sugar, including coconut sugar or honey or maple syrup or any of those things. You will also want it to be free, and they will sneak this in, of anything that says OSE, so glucose, sucralose, dextrose. And then for sure, do not buy anything that says it has maltodextrin in it. Again, you want it to say that it is low temperature processed and low temperature filtered. There is a brand out there called Equip, and they do a beef protein powder, which is different than like a whey protein powder. It's still not vegan, obviously, or vegetarian. So if you're vegetarian, it's probably not for you. And they say that it reduces the risk of like bloat and that kind of stuff that may come with bone broth proteins, like the one from Designs for Health. However, on their website, it doesn't say anywhere whether or not the protein is low temperature processed. Other good things about the company Equip, they also have a pre-ground organic mold-free coffee on their website, and they also have colostrum from beef, and then they also have a collagen product from beef. I, for years, without issue, have used the natural First Form protein powders. They have like 5 ingredients. They don't include maltodextrin, which their traditional line does, which is why I would never use it. Plus, their traditional line has some other stuff in it that I'm just not so much of a fan of. But both the Equip and the First Form have stevia, which can also upset the GI system for some people, and in fact, it does for me. So if I were to have a protein shake every day, it would create some GI issues that I'm not a fan of. There's a company called Transparent Labs that gets third-party testing. All of their certificate of analysis and all of the testing results are published directly on their website, so you can go and check your batch specifically. But again, on their website, it doesn't say if they are low temperature processed, and that information is not readily easy to find. You would have to email the company in order to see if they have low temperature processing. But they do, per scoop, have 28 grams protein, which is one of the highest ones on the market. And a lot of people complain because it's a little bit more expensive, but if it has more protein in it, isn't that kind of worth it? Another one that has a lot of flavors and flavors that you don't usually see in protein powder is called Just Ingredients. And they use a combination of whey protein, pea protein, and chia seed protein. So if you're looking for a combination of both plant and animal based, that might be your best option. Otherwise, the ingredient list is pretty clean. My only concern is that they use both stevia and monk fruit. And while neither one are supposed to create a glucose response, you'd have to wear a glucose monitor to see if your body actually responds to it. Other than that, it again does not say on their website whether or not they are low temperature processed, so you have no idea. You would have to email the company. Designs for Health and Pure Encapsulations both have very high quality protein products. I have tried both. The one from Designs for Health is a paleo protein or a bone broth protein. Both of them created an upset stomach, and I could not get them down. Couldn't make it through half of the drink before I was felt like I was going to vomit. And those are brands that I trust implicitly for a lot of things. The product that has been most returned from my customers is actually the bone broth protein from Designs for Health, so I would never recommend it to anyone. Designs for Health does, however, have a whole body collagen that has 16 grams of collagen protein per scoop. So if you're somebody who has a little bit of hypermobility, you're looking to just improve your skin health overall, and maybe you're also looking to improve the health of your hair, their product has Listriva in it, which has been shown to help improve hair growth. If you're looking for a collagen protein that's well tested and easy to get your hands on, Vital Proteins collagen is sold at Costco, and it is also third-party tested. I personally don't like the texture for anything other than baking, but if that's your jam and you want to be able to pick it up at Costco, there's your protein/collagen. A lot of people might take some of this advice and go to Amazon and buy a protein powder or a supplement or whatever it happens to be. But here's what I'm going to tell you. Amazon just released a report saying that they don't care in their warehouse who the product comes from. If it's a company, say it's Thorne or Designs for Health or Life Extensions or First Form or whatever, if somebody sends them in a knockoff that's part of a different company, they just stock it all in the same place in the warehouse. So there's no guarantee that you are not getting a knockoff when you order from Amazon. These people are not shipping it direct from their location unless it says shipped from manufacturer on their site and in the shipping details. If you're looking at any of these products, the only one that I have a relationship with, I have a relationship through Fullscript with Pure Encapsulations, and I have a direct one-to-one relationship with Designs for Health, but I just recommended that you not get anything other than their whole body collagen. So I do have relationships with those companies, but any of the other ones that I listed, I don't have a relationship with those. But again, remember, this protein shake should be used in the event that you can otherwise not get food down. If you are eating whole food and you focus on protein intake first in the meal, you can easily eat 90 grams of protein in a day, which is the bare minimum for most women. I average, with just food, no protein bars, no protein shakes, about 132 grams of protein a day from real whole food. And that will always be better for you than a supplement or a protein shake. If you're like me and you can't tolerate protein shakes well, and you're looking for something to get your amino acids in because you know you need these building blocks because you are not getting enough protein in your everyday, there are actually several just amino acid supplements that I would recommend that you can take either as a powder or in pill form.